Well, hey there, welcome in. I thought we'd do something a little bit different today and tour my filming studio. I thought maybe a few of you were curious what the behind the scenes looks like, so that's what we'll be doing today. If you're new here, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. I'll have to tell you that my new studio is so nice for me because when I first started my YouTube channel, I was living in a tiny little one-room studio apartment right on the cliffs overlooking the Pacific Ocean. The view was fabulous. The space was really small. And I'm going to throw up a picture right here of what my filming studio looked like for most of my time here on YouTube. No judgment. It was a card table with a sheet tacked up behind it. That hasn't changed. And by golly, I only had a few feet to do it in. I'm so happy now that I have a dedicated room to film in. It makes things so much nicer, and I have space for my makeup and there's plenty of light. It's just a whole lot more enjoyable. And with that, let's hop into the studio tour. So let's head down the hall and find out what's going on in the studio today. One of the things that I fell in love with when I was looking at places to move to were the windows in this room. It is so beautiful, light and bright in here. And I actually have the shades down because it would be way too bright if I had them open. And you can see I've got trouble here in the studio. That's my cat deck. And I'll tell you guys, I do not have one of those cats that sleeps on the couch all day long. He is into everything all the time. And he absolutely loves it when he gets to come into the studio because generally he's forbidden from being in here because he gets into everything. So we'll leave Dex in the studio and see what trouble he gets into while he's here. This is a standard bedroom size room, and it has been so wonderful to have so much room to film in. Not only can I have some quiet space to myself, but I also can do a lot of different types of videos because I have more room now. The table that I use for filming is actually just a picnic table. The specific thing that I wanted is I wanted a tall table, and this particular table came with legs that I could make taller. For some reason, it just feels more comfortable for me to be up on a higher chair and a taller table. It just works better for me. So you can see that this is the chair that I sit in when I film, and this is what the makeup table looks like when you guys see me on camera. I have a very fancy stand for my mirror. It's actually the box that my steamer came in. Mostly what I keep on my table are the makeup products that I use all the time. In other words, my daily staples. Over here I have my lip liners, eyeliners, and brow pencils. Here are my brushes, and I'll tell you what, see this container that my brushes are in? I found this off of Amazon. I love this container so much that I ended up getting two of them. So I bought one, put it on my makeup table, bought another one. Now I have two on my table. Here in this little bucket back here, this is the makeup that I use every day. Things like my eyelash curler and my makeup sponge. Makeup items that are just a part of my everyday routine. I do keep a towel right here in the front, so when I put a makeup item down, it doesn't crash down onto the plastic top of the table, so it doesn't make as much noise. Over here is my makeup of the day bucket, and what that is that when I do a video like I just finished, I will put all the makeup that I used on my face into this bucket, so then I can make a list of it so you guys will know exactly what I put on my face today. You can see that the Natasha Denona Glam Palette is right here, and you'll be seeing that video next week. A new addition to my filming setup is a monitor. I actually got a monitor so I can see myself when I'm filming. I had just been using the tiny little screen that's on my camera to try to figure out if I was in frame, and if I was, did it look good? Now I actually have a monitor. It's been such a wonderful addition, and I'm really enjoying it. I've had the same lights and the same camera since I very first started my channel, so everything about the equipment I have is exactly the same, including the fancy background I have, which is actually just a sheet I got off of Amazon. I simply tacked it up to the wall. Now look at here. we got trouble right here. Over here is what I call my on-deck table. These are the products that I'm currently working my way through, or I'll have buckets that contain products that I'm going to need for a particular video I'm doing. Right now, this is my 2-try bucket. These are all the makeup products that I've purchased or received that I need to try. And then once I have tried them, I'll move them over here to the review bucket. So those are the products that I know that I need to review and let you guys know whether I liked them or not, or what my thoughts were about, particularly for how they're going to work for us over 50 gals. You can see that 2-try makeup is filled to the brim, and of course the review bucket is a little bit thin, so I'll bet you I'll be doing a lot of review videos in the next coming weeks. Here's an example of something I have on my table that I'm getting ready to do a video on. This is a little 12 Days of Christmas Advent box from Sigma, and I thought, oh my gosh, it would be so much fun to go through this and open it up with you guys. So I'll be filming that video tomorrow. So I have all these things on my up next table, so I know what videos I've got planned and what needs to get done. Cat has stolen a puff off my table. See, this is what it's like. I'll tell you what, there's never enough entertainment in the world for this cat. This is kind of a homemade jewelry storage idea. I just went to the hardware store, got 2 links of chain, tacked them up on the wall, and I hang my earrings up on the top chain and I string my necklaces over the bottom chain. It was super inexpensive, really easy to do, and so far it's working just fine. In this closet is where I keep my makeup collection. I know a lot of people have these Alex drawers or much fancier storage than I do, but this has worked absolutely fine for me. Up on the top shelf are devices that I've received in, but I haven't had a chance to try yet. This is the Nuvalance anti-aging device, microcurrent and light therapy technology. Don't know anything about it. Haven't used it. I might be able to get to it in the spring. This is a product called Lumina. It's a dermal peel machine. Haven't used that either. I think my daughter might have tried it. I think she liked it. Myself, I don't have any comments yet because I haven't even used it. This is the Nebulift device. I think another radio frequency device. Got to get around to trying that one. And then PureWill sent in this ageless skincare system. Haven't even opened that one up. My makeup mostly gets stored in little bitty buckets. I do have 3 lipstick buckets, and you guys can see I own a ridiculous amount of lipsticks. Lipsticks are one of my weaknesses. I can't seem to walk out of a store without having purchased a lipstick. So I keep my pinks here, my neutrals here, and my reds here. This right here is my mascara collection. Next to that are all my powders. Down here are all my setting sprays and primers all together in one bucket. Here we have all my foundations, and I've used all of these. Some of them are my favorites, and I'll be going over those at the end of the year. And this bucket overflowing is blushes, highlighters, bronzers, anything to do with complexion that isn't either foundation or concealer. Here are my eyeliners and eyebrow pencils. And then this huge bucket right here is all my eyeshadow palettes. And I know I probably need to do a better job of organizing them, but you know, right now, this is what we've got. Down here on the very bottom is skincare that I need to try. The bucket is getting so huge and so full. I better get on it, huh? Now we have cat in a trash can again. Over here on this wall is where I hang the clothing pieces when I do my fashion videos. And I find that keeping some clothes in here really helps with the echo in the room. So I always keep at least a few items hanging. The story behind this little clothing rack is kind of funny. This used to be my closet when I lived in the little studio on the coast. The place that I lived in was so small. It was 1 room with a bathroom. There was no closet. So I ordered this off of Amazon and used it as my closet, and by golly, it was so doggone handy when I was there. I did keep it when I moved, and it works perfectly here in the studio for when I'm doing fashion videos. Down here on the floor, this is my donation box. When I have makeup that the color doesn't work for me, or there's some reason that I can't use it, in the box it goes, and then that goes to a women's facility here in the area that I live in. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little behind the scenes tour of where I actually do my filming. I hope you found it fun. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. I appreciate you guys stopping in and spending some time with me today. It was fun to show you around my studio. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day. Wear your sunscreen and all. See you in the next video. Bye now.